What's up, guys? It's Space Ghost. I know it's been a while, but I am back. I'm sorry, I've been dealing with some things in my personal life and also some medical stuff. But let's talk about Gypsy and who was right in my last Gypsy video. Gypsy Rose is caught smack dab in the middle between Ryan and Ken, and she's honestly thriving off of being pulled in both directions. She is exactly where she wants to be. Actually, in my last video about Gypsy that I posted, if y'all remember, I literally said, this girl thinks she's fucking Bella in Twilight with Edward and Jacob. Like, this isn't the Vampire Diaries girl. Like, this isn't Stefan and Damon. Like, relax. And she literally, in her last most recent episode, the final finale, whatever the fuck, of her reality show, she literally was talking to Ken about Ryan, and they were beefing. Ken was calling Ryan a petty bitch, and Gypsy's like, I'm gonna stay silent on this one. I'm Switzerland. And Ken goes, I'm Germany. And she's like, no, but like, do you get the reference? And he was like, what? Like, what? She was like, yeah, when I said I'm Switzerland in Twilight, that's what Bella says when she doesn't want to get between Edward and Jacob. What the fuck did I say? This girl literally thinks like she's living in a fantasy world, which is interesting because she has her little multiple personalities, but she literally thinks she's fucking Bella in between Edward and Jacob. And I'm just curious, who is who in this scenario? She's just messy as fuck and manipulative, and honestly a little bit batshit, because whenever she feeds off of attention, that's just bottom line. Gypsy loves attention, and Ken apparently postpartum was not giving her the attention that she wanted, the snuggles, the affirmations, all the bullshit that she wanted. And she literally said this, and she said that's the reason why she ran to Ryan, while she was texting Ryan, while she was sending Ryan selfies and pictures of Aurora, and then being so down. They got on a phone call, and apparently they had great banter, and it was nice, and it was a good phone call, and it was like friendly and all that stuff, and they literally agreed to meet up. And I'm trying to figure out, Gypsy, did you genuinely want to go see Ryan because you genuinely miss him, or is this another one of your manipulation, mind melding tricks? I'm kind of up in the air with it, because whenever I look back to watch the old Lifetime series of Gypsy when she was with Ryan, you can see how genuinely happy she was with Ryan versus how kind of like she pretends to be happy with Ken. Whenever she was Ryan, they would go do fun things, like they would go to bounce houses, and she would get like belly laughs, like full cracking up. You can't fake it. Like, she was having her best time, and Ryan adored her. He was all over her. Constant like affirmations, constant compliments, constant physical affection. That's the word I was looking for. And with Ken, she's like, yeah, like, it just doesn't seem that genuine to me. It seems like that's what she wanted, and whenever she got what she wanted, she kind of realized it wasn't all that it was cracked up to be. But how bad would it look if she left Ken when she literally destroyed a marriage for him? You know what I mean? But the other part of me is like, maybe she actually doesn't care about Ryan, and she's just doing it to manipulate Ken and manipulate Ryan at the same time, because she knew that if Ken found out, which she ended up telling him anyways, so he was gonna find out, but she knew as soon as she told Ken, yeah, I plan to take Aurora to go, you know, have a meetup with Ryan, that Ken would pop his fucking top, get defensive, get territorial, be like, no, like, that's my baby, you're my woman, I'm not letting that happen. And that's exactly what he did. He said, fuck no, you're not going to take Aurora to go meet him, and if you do, I'm gonna move back to Dallas, I'm gonna take Aurora, and I'm gonna file for full custody. Don't fucking play with me. And so Gypsy was like, okay, can't destroy my family, sorry Ryan, Ken wants me. Like, that's exactly what I think it was. I think Gypsy was feeling the lack of attraction or affection or attention, whatever, from Ken, so she purposefully did something to piss him off that she knew would like kind of get him ticking, for him to be like, no, like, you're mine, like, y'all are mine. I think she just wanted to feel wanted, so she did some manipulative, grimy ass shit. At the end of the day, I genuinely think she's just batshit, and she, like I said, wants attention from anyone and everyone. And so when her two main men are like fighting and beefing, she loves just being pulled back and forth, left to right, in between them, because she wants to feel wanted, she wants to feel desired, she wants all of these things. And as soon as one doesn't give her it, she's gonna run back to the other. And then Ryan does too much or something that she doesn't like, and she just runs right back to Ken. And I just think all around, like, she's just a manipulative ass bitch, and anyone around her, she manipulates them. On another topic that I've been really wanting to touch back on, which we have talked about before, but now this kind of just proves my entire theory, Gypsy Rose loves saying how broke and how poor she was. Like, there was some text that came out between her and I don't recall who, but she's like, I don't have as much money as everyone thinks I do. Like, I literally only got like 40 grand from my book signing, da 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 da. Like, I'm not rich, I only have $50 in my bank account. $50 fucking in your bank account is crazy when you literally admitted to getting $250,000 for one of your like series deals. And You're just bold-faced fucking lying. Like, you have, what, 4 documentaries, a TV show, and a book. There's no fucking way you have $50. Because, girl, we've literally seen you. You post everything that you do. Like, she was eating at Nobu, which is, like, a more higher-end restaurant. She wanted a $400 stroller specifically. Even though she already had a stroller, she wanted a specific, like, $400 or $500 stroller that her baby's gonna outgrow in a few months. She's wearing, like, $100 jeans, $200 jeans, the shoes, the purses, all this bullshit. Like, girl, you cannot pretend that you are poor but do rich people activities and buy bougie things. It doesn't make sense. Either you have money and you have nice things, but you cannot have no money and still have nice things. You know what I mean? But I think what really cracked me up is she snitched on herself in her last episode of this show, and she doesn't even realize it because she's getting off parole soon. I think it's like a month and a half or somewhere around there, 2 months. And she was like, I made a list of things that I want to do whenever I get off of parole. I want to go to Las Vegas, which I did the math on that, by the way, and just for flights, it was $2,000 for 2 people for round trip from leaving on Friday to coming back on Monday. It was $2,000. And then for Friday through Monday booking for like a regular ass hotel down there, I believe it was $1,500 or $1,600. So already you do the math right there. That's like $3,600 ish for a place to get there and a place to stay. And I did flights from New Orleans, not from where I live. And each of y'all, if you want to do anything while you're there, that's going to be thousands of dollars, especially for 2 people. You got to incorporate like food, entertainment, if you're going to gamble, all that shit. It's like an $8,000 to $10,000 trip if you're going low budget. Like, I've never been because I don't have the money for it. I don't even have a low budget for it. Like, it's not happening. I'm a real broke person, you know what I mean? And in that same sentence, she's like, yes, I also want to go to Iceland, which I didn't even need to do the math on that. But let's just say all of these trips are between like $8,000 and $10,000, right? And where was the other place she said she wanted to go to? I don't remember. Fuck, I need to go look it up. I'm sorry, I'm slacking on my research. I literally just watched the episode too. My mind is just foggy right now. Plus, this car is hot as hell. But she said she wanted to go to Vegas, Iceland, and another place that I was like, really, girl? Like, those 3 places? It was a nice place. I don't remember where. But, like, let's just pretend all of those are $8,000 to $10,000 trips. Girl, that's $30,000 just in trips that you want to do. Not to mention, you went in on this house with Ken. And I heard, I don't know if it's 100% true, allegedly, Gypsy is paying for Ken's entire life. Like, she's paying for his entire lifestyle. Yes, he has a job, but he's a bartender. I am also a bartender. I know about how much a bartender makes, and bartenders can't go to fucking Iceland. Bartenders can't even go to Vegas, baby. So I know Gypsy is paying for his entire life, and she's literally like, I have $50. Girl, stop with the woe is me. Stop with the petty bullshit. Real people that don't have money, like, y'all know, I need like 2 to 3 medical procedures that I can't even pay for, right? And Gypsy's over here like, I'm so poor, but I'm gonna go to Vegas and I'm gonna go to Iceland in the next month and a half, and I'm gonna do all this fun ass shit. You have money. Stop pretending you're poor. Stop trying to like cosplay, role play as poor. Like, what the fuck are you doing, girl? Like I said, you cannot cosplay or pretend to be poor, but continuously show off the nice things that you own or show off the cool, expensive, nice things that you do. I'm in a 2004 hoopty that the roof is literally being held up by tax. Really, girl? And you're over here like, I'm so poor. Catch me in Vegas, though. Next flight. I just can't handle the lies, the manipulation. It never ends with her, and every time she opens her mouth, she literally snitches on herself for something else. It's honestly exhausting, but it's a little bit entertaining. She's just a dumpster fire. Personally, she's a dumpster fire. That's honestly all I really got for you. Gypsy's a manipulative, lying, hussy bitch. I'm sorry, but what else is new? You know what I mean? Thank y'all if y'all are watching this for sticking with me. I know I've been very inconsistent lately. Again, I've been dealing with a lot of shit. I wish I could say I'm going to stay consistent, but life is very crazy right now. But I'm gonna do my damnedest to make sure, no matter what else is going on in my personal life and what I'm dealing with, that I at least sit down and make 3 to 4 videos a week for y'all. Stick with me. I promise I'm trying my best. Thank y'all for always showing up and showing support and commenting, and for sending the thank yous and the gifts and liking. I love you guys. Your support means everything to me. Thank you so much.